Hi, Holly Stokes with the Brain Trainer here. There's some quick and easy ways to get yourself, your brain, your body out of the stress response. So yes, there's a lot of worry right now, a little uncertainty right now. The more that we can help our mind stay calm and clear, the more we can also, the more that speaks to our body. We know that our body physically responds to stress. And a lot of the stress that we experience now, especially in our lives now with all of our modern conveniences, a lot of our stress is more about what our mind is perceiving. So the more we can kind of help our mind and body stay clear, calm, the more we can move the body into the rest and relaxation response, which is actually where our body does its healing and repair and boosts its immunity. Plus, the more we get out of stress and into relaxation, the better we feel, the better quality of life. The more clear our mind is, the better we are at making decisions, at finding our options, and recognizing the steps of what we need to do to take care of ourselves and take care of our family. So this is a wonderful tool that I teach to all of my clients who come in for anti-anxiety and stress relief. And it's the tapping method called Emotional Freedom Technique. I'll put a link at the bottom of this so you can go to the official website there. But essentially, the person who created this recognized, hey, there's some points that they use in acupuncture, and we can tap on those points that then kind of activates the mind-body system in resetting our nervous system. So the first part of this is to recognize what is the emotion that you're feeling and to give it a word. So especially this first part, in my opinion, if we can just name the emotion that we're experiencing, that can also help the mind and body system deal with it more effectively, because the mind's like, oh yeah, this feeling is disappointment, or this feeling is frustration. And we've all had ways of working through that in the past, and so it puts it into a familiar context. So that first part, name the emotion. What is it that you're feeling right now? You might even just kind of check in. What are you feeling right now? Maybe it's anxious, maybe it's worried. So let's just say stress. Stress is a big category. So the next part is to tap on these points that we use in acupuncture. And actually, I'm going to walk you through this tapping process. Many of you out there already know it, especially if you're kind of in the holistic healing areas. But it's a good reminder to a quick way to get us out of that stress response. So I'm going to share the EFT process. And then I'm going to also share my kind of quick adjustments that I have made for some different reasons that I'll be sharing as well, and kind of a faster way to go through this process for yourself. So you're welcome to follow along with me. If you're also feeling stressed, we can just do this for a couple minutes. And before we get started, I really like to, especially when people come in to work with me, to have them rate on a scale of 1 to 10 the emotion that they're feeling now. So whether you're feeling stressed or frustrated, whatever that is, rate it as a 1 to 10. This gives you an awareness of how intense that emotion is, and then as we go through, even in just a couple of minutes, you can see how much that kind of drains away the intensity of that emotion. So we're going to start tapping, and the very first point is the top of the head. And I'm going to just say the phrase. You can start to say it with me. Tapping on the top of the head, the points on the top. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. So keep tapping. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. And at the end of this, I'll be sharing a little bit more about why this works and how it works. Again, the inside corner, the next is the inside corner of the eyebrow. Just tapping softly and rhythmically, even though I feel stressed. I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I hope you're following along so you can also see how this feels for you. I totally and completely love and accept myself. In the outer corner of the eyebrow, even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. And under the eye, that ridge under the eye, even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. And under the nose, even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. And under the lip, even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Now on your collarbones, there's two places where the collarbones kind of come together and there's little divots underneath them. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. And then there's some points on the sides of your hands. So you can either tap on each side like so. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Or you can tap them together. Kind of hit both points at the same time. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I totally and completely love and accept myself. All right, so that's the EFT process. Now I know for those aficionados that have studied more of this, you're probably saying, Holly, you didn't do that right. Okay, there's multiple points and different places that you can tap. There's also different disciplines or different takes on this. Have also said that there's different sayings that you can put with the different tapping points. In my experience, you don't have to tap on all the points. Even just tapping on one point for 2 minutes can be enough to get you out of the stress response and just kind of take the edge off of those emotions. So the other piece, so now I'm going to share with you kind of my fast method to this tapping. And there's a small adjustment we're going to make in the phrase. So what I've found is a lot of people who come in to work with me, when we say I totally and completely love myself, sometimes our mind can start to argue with us. No, I don't, but I want to change this. I get, angry too quick, and I'm not getting to the gym, and I want to lose weight. And so we have all these things that we don't accept ourselves. We kind of hold some things against ourselves, even though we're all in the journey of life and we're all in process. So by just changing and adjusting the phrase in this tapping process, I think it gives the mind a little clear direction about where we want it to go and what we want it to do. So the words we use make a difference. Our mind is always listening to what we're saying and how we're saying it. So the adjustment that I have in this process is I really like the first part, which is recognizing and acknowledging the emotion. Even though I feel stressed, and I change the second part to I come back to my center now. Couple of things in this phrasing. Most of us have a sense of what the feeling of being centered means. Also, I've developed a hypnosis process. It's available on YouTube, the centering tree, which if you don't have a sense of what it feels like to be centered, grounded, that process can really help your mind and your unconscious mind dial that in for you to make this even more effective. So especially with the combination of the centering tree hypnosis process plus this faster tapping method, that you can help your mind, help your body get back to that relaxation response even more effectively and more quickly. So here's my shortcut. Yes, you can certainly do any of the tapping. Sometimes I'll even just tap on a single point. So if you see me driving down the road, tapping on my head, you know I'm having a moment, right? So my faster process is just make a fist with your hand and then gently tap on your chest. I think it's that rhythmic tapping that creates a bioelectric signal stimulation through the nervous system and also helps it kind of come back to baseline. And then the different phrase we're going to add, even though I feel stressed, I come back to my center now. And the part of now also tells your mind where to be in the moment, be in now. Even though I feel stressed, I come back to my center now. Even though I feel stressed, I come back to my center now. Even though I feel stressed, I come back to my center now. Even though I feel stressed, I come back to my center now. Even though I feel stressed, I come back to my center now. So I encourage you to try this out. You might even, to help you, remember, because part of really using these tools is remembering to do them. You might even set like an alarm on your phone at meal times that when the alarm goes off, you just take a couple minutes and go through some tapping. Or I really like the quick process. There's something for me about just tapping gently on my chest bone there that tends to help my body refocus. Even that feeling of it helps you get back in your body and be in the moment and be centered. And like I mentioned, the hypnosis process, the centering tree, is also available on YouTube. I'll put a link in below, and I think if you search Holly Stokes, the Brain Trainer, it will come up. My YouTube list will come up. All right, so I thank you for watching. Remember that there are tools to help you, and the more you can redirect your mind to what you want it to do for you, then we can get out of the stress response into rest and relaxation. And when we're in the relaxation response, our body is better able to handle the challenges in our life. Our brain is more clear. We're better able to make positive choices and decisions and to find our best ways through. So hoping you all are healthy and well and wishing the best for you. Holly Stokes, the Brain Trainer. If you want more information, you can visit my website, www.thebraintrainerllc.com. Thanks for watching.